Yeah, I get right to the racks. Then I make that shit back. Run up on me, get shot in the back.
It's Jerry TV in the building, VLV Scotch up, man. And Pops. I got Pops with me to the right. And today's special guest is NoNo. What's poppin', brother?
What's going on?
Chilling, bro.
What's up, NoNo? How you doing, man?
I'm doing good, chilling. Another blessed day. You feel me?
Nah, for sure, bro. The first time we saw you was in that hood vlog with Young TC Visuals. Shout out Young TC Visuals. And we had to interview you, bro. Your story's wild, bro. From the beginning. So, where do you want to start, Pops? You want to start all the way from the beginning?
Let's start from the beginning.
Yeah.
So, tell us about where you were born and where you was raised.
I was born in Sacramento, California. I was raised in Del Paso Heights.
Which is part of Sacramento?
Yeah, Del Paso Heights is part of Sacramento, California. Yep.
So, it's like a section, right? So, that's basically like North Sac?
Yeah, it's North Sacramento. Yep.
Yeah, for the people that don't know where. And then, so how was it like growing up there for you? Like, I guess from like, let's just start like your young ages, like from like, what, I guess 1 through 10 or some shit. Like, how was that like? What do you remember from back then?
It was just negative for me, like just a lot of negativity. Family on drugs for me. Family going to jail. My dad was locked, beating attempted murders, and my dad was going through his little shit. Mom was on drugs. There was just hella violence. Brother doing hella shit. So it was just hella shit going on. So we were just like, I was just a kid witnessing all this. So I was just absorbing it all, and it kind of just like took a it took a role on my older self, me becoming a person and an individual as a man.
Yeah, for sure. And then what's your ethnicity, by the way? So,
I'm a white Mexican.
okay.
Oh, that's cool. So, you had that rough upbringing, so that kind of forced you to grow up faster. So, you had been 8, but you were really like 12. And then when you were like 10, you was really like 14, right? Because you kind of had to
Yeah,
establish.
type shit. Yeah.
No, yeah. We see that a lot. That's a common theme. And a lot of people we interview, and people in the hood in general. Me growing up in the hood, it was like that. Like, yo, you just gotta deal with real life decisions at a very young age, and
Yeah.
it's kind of messed up.
Yeah, for sure. Yo, what was the most traumatic thing you went through or like probably seen like around those ages? I guess from like 1 through 10 years old. Like,
Hey, my cousin gets shot in the face right in front of me.
oh,
Oh
shit.
wow, wow. Did he survive?
Nah, he died.
Oh man, rest in peace. Wow.
Oh, man. Can you tell us like the background of that story if you want to?
Uh, nah, I'm not gonna get into
Yeah.
that.
Okay. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
I understand.
No, no, that's cool.
Yeah.
So then you reach middle school, and then things kind of change in middle school, right? You kind of start seeing what
Nah,
what
I ain't gonna lie. My life, I started gang banging and being in the streets, and I was like 9 years old.
But how? Like we was talking about that in the reaction. Like how does that even happen, bro? Can you explain like what was the first day like of you game banging at 9? Like how does that
I was
happen?
like, I was like 9 or 10. Like I said, like it was just hella shit going on. My cousin had got shot in his face. Uh, my my brother got locked up for murder. So
mm,
I was, and my dad and them, they'd already lived that lifestyle. I'd already seen it growing up as a kid. Like it wasn't like I wasn't raised around. That's all I was raised around. So by the time I was 9, 10, I was just like, I knew what I had wanted already.
For
Like
sure.
it was just like it was what's that word? It was glorified. Like
Glorified,
everything
yeah.
about that life as a kid, you feel me? They glorified it. It was glorified to us. So we wanted it. Like me and my little brothers, my older brothers, like even when they were younger, that lifestyle was glorified, like in a way when it shouldn't be. In our reality, that lifestyle should not be glorified. Because I'm gonna let you know right now, like, and it's a verse from the Bible that lightweight helped me when I was in jail. The wealth you get from crime robs you of life. Oh God. Like that
Wow.
shit, like if you really think
wow.
about it, like I didn't been in situations since I've been out where a couple people hit me up, like, you doing bad right now, what's up? Like I got a lick for you. You got a lick for me. Like, how would you even my home? First off, I'm on ankle monitor. Second off, I got a murder charge. So if I go do a lick, I'm getting 15 to 25 years on top of the gun charge. Like, come on. And that lick probably had been like what, 5, 10 bands. I could make that at a part-time job in less than a year.
Exactly.
Yeah, minding your business.
So you
People
think
don't
you
people don't really think it out. They don't really think things through.
now for sure, you think you were like brainwashed like for sure, right? You think you were brainwashed or
Nah,
no?
I wasn't brainwashed. It's just that's how that environment is. When you're only in negativity as a kid, you're gonna become a negative person. If you surround yourself, see, I know when my life started to change and I realized I wanted more positive people in it. And now that I'm in college and now that I'm around positive people, I like the way my life is going. I like the way things are going. I'm starting to get more interaction. I'm starting to get more traction. My career in music is just starting, but it's already getting a lot of traction. So I'm at it like I like where I'm at in life because of the people I surround myself with now. I don't like to surround myself around just any certain individual no more because it's like you're not on what I'm on. I'm on some get money shit, but I'm on some let's get this money and some legal shit. I'm on some Kai Cenat and AMP type shit. Like I got homies like that. Like shout out to my brother Me Spam. Shout out to my brother Bab. Shout out to my brother Puda. Like we on some type shit like that. Like right now we be chilling. We finna get this money right and really start streaming and start getting shit right and get money legally because we want to show other people and other youth that came from our section and our area that you don't have to gangbang to get rich. And I'm a prime example of that. I've been out here getting money. I've been out here touching bands. I didn't touch 30 bands. I didn't touch 20 bands. Like since I've been out, I've only been out 6 months. All legal, no illegal money.
Oh
I
shit.
have not made zero illegal money. I don't do nothing to put myself out there in that negative way. But
Yeah.
I'm still from Sacramento, so I'm still a name. Don't get it wrong. Like people still don't like me based on who I am. I got respect. I could go to my hood at any time, any day. I go if I want to go to my hood right now and pull up to the hood store. Nobody in my hood store is gonna say nothing to me. Like I'm still a factor. Like I'm still a boy from my section. So at the end of the day, they respect what I'm doing. Like they actually love me for what I'm doing because I'm actually like they watch me grow up and really be a demon and really live that lifestyle and really do what everyone out here is trying to say they doing, but they not doing.
Exactly. So what do you say to the people that say negativity sells? You know what I'm saying? Nowadays you see all the gangbangers and all the people who are kind of famous in the rap industry. They're talking about killing people and all that. How do you feel about that? Like,
Well, I mean, at the end of the day, negativity does sell, but so look, music, it's gonna be what it is. You're never really gonna be able to tell who's telling the truth unless it's right. It's really on camera and or on paper that they lying. You feel me? So if they saying they did something and there's no proof that they did or they didn't, at the end of the day, that's music. You feel me? That's how music gonna be. To me, anything I say in my music, I'm either doing right now or have done in my past. I don't
okay,
lie in my music.
yeah,
If I say I'm doing something, I'm saying I'm working towards it and I'm working hard and I'm about to get it.
yeah, for
Like if
sure.
I say I got bust down on my chain, I got bust down on my chain. You feel me? I'm not finna just you feel me. I'm not finna promote something that's not real. Like a lot of people like promote just false activities. Like they not really like that. Like you gotta understand about it. Like now someone actually asked me this question before. They was like, okay, well, you be going to college and you be doing hella little positive shit, but how can you go to your hood and be around 10 gang members? So you
Mm,
gotta understand. You gotta understand. Look at it like this. So like and I'm not even talking about those people I be around. Let's say if I go to a hood event
Right.
and those fake ass haters that are like, okay, what's bruh doing here? Which has never happened to me. But I'm saying this is just a hypothetical. You got to look at it like this. 99% of people lie about the murders they committed. You know that, right? They're
yeah,
lying.
for
They never
sure.
really
They're
killed
lying.
nobody.
Yeah,
They're lying. Now you're looking at somebody right now that on paperwork that has caught a murder and didn't tell and did his time and came home. You're looking at one. So if you're lying about a murder, you're not gonna tell a killer, you're not gonna tell a real killer that you know is a killer or something, right?
no, for sure. But do you think
And
that
they
people might
know.
be like, I have a question. This might be a hard question, but do you think people might be like, well, that was mad long ago. You got to put in more work, or maybe like that was just from mad long ago. Like I'm sure people probably think like that. You know what I'm saying? How you feel about that though?
Nah, nobody think like that with me. You got to think about it like I did everything you could think of as a gang member from 9 to 13. I got locked up for murder at 13 years old. I went to jail. I'm fighting. I'm doing all that. I probably got like 200 plus, probably 200 plus fights in jail. When I first got to jail,
Oh
no
shit.
cap, not when I got to jail, I was like 5 foot tall, tiny as fuck. But I was fighting all the time.
Why? Because you were just angry, or was it more of like you were seeing ops in there?
Nah, I just had anger issues. I would fight over. I would not gonna lie. I had a loud ass mouth. I just say I didn't care. I call whoever a bitch. I was disrespectful. I was just like I was immature as a person. Like now I don't care who you is. As long as like I'm on type shit. Like you get money, I'm getting money. I don't care where you from. If you walking through the mall and I'm not worried about you, I'm not worried about you. Don't worry about me. But as soon as you come worry about me, I'm worried about you. You feel me?
For sure. Yo, do you regret like how you acted, or was it just a learning curve in
Nah,
general?
I don't regret none of that because I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna keep real though. I'm not gonna lie. That shit was fun.
Oh shit.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like my 4 years in jail when I was fighting and I was turning up and I wasn't worried about nothing. I didn't care about how much time I had. Those were the fastest years because I wasn't worried about my time. I was more putting my energy in. Well, but one thing I can say is I read one book every day for 4 years. 4 years straight,
Wow.
one book every day.
What was your favorite book?
I ain't gonna lie to you, no cap. Like my favorite book series is the Percy Jacksons.
Yeah, those are classics.
Good. Yeah.
I only watch
I'm
the
not gonna
movies,
lie. I'm not gonna. The movie's trash compared to the books.
though. Yeah, for sure.
Trash compared to the books.
So you get locked up at 13
For a body.
for a body. You realize like at what point you were like, oh man, I'm in some shit. Like, when did it hit you?
Nah, okay. So don't get me wrong. Like I never. Okay, look, I'm so accustomed to this lifestyle. When I want to hit this hill, I'm just like, oh, you feel me? It is what it is. Like I see. That's the thing about people is people jump into gangs and shit. And they don't understand what comes with this shit. They don't understand. You got to understand if you're gonna gang bang. It's a hypothetical. You got to understand that in your mind, there's a high chance you're going to go to jail for a long ass time.
But for sure, but
And
you were
even
so young. That's why we're asking that.
I
You
knew,
were you knew?
I knew.
Bro, this nigga's
You
at
can
18,
add, you can
19.
hold on. I swear to God, give me a month, and I could send you a screenshot of my mugshot picture. I could get you screenshots of multiple
Okay.
people that was locked up in jail with me. I was smiling in my mugshot when they locked me up for murder at 13.
Damn.
Dead homies.
Damn.
Dead homies. I was
when-
smiling.
Once you get locked up and you're in there, you're okay with being there. How
No, because
long was
look, you got to look at it like this though. My own homie tried to rob me.
No, 100%.
My best. You feel me? He tried to backdoor me. So when I went to jail for murder, I'm like, fuck him. Like, you feel me?
Yeah.
Like, you tried to rob me. Like, it
Yeah.
was never that good. Like,
I don't know if you saw the reaction. Like, even Pops, I remember you were like, well,
yo, you gotta defend yourself, right?
yeah, and that's the thing. It's like, if I would have never ran back in that room and let that clip off again, like, I could have honestly beat my case.
Right.
so wait. So even when you were doing like all those crimes back then when you were a kid, did you just think like, yeah, I'll get juvenile life. I'll come home at 22, or did you?
Nah. See, that's the thing. Like that law really saves you because don't get it twisted. You're young and you really don't understand or comprehend. Okay, in that moment, I knew what I was doing, but I didn't understand the extent of how the world worked. Like we didn't.
Exactly.
My world revolved around Del Paso Heights and the beefs that was going on there, and money. You feel me? And gangs and drugs. It didn't revolve around the world. I didn't understand how the world worked. Now, as I'm older, I understand how to. You got to really understand the domino effect of what you're doing now because everything is a chain reaction.
Yeah.
You got to understand that. And I've been to funerals. You think about it. Have you been to funerals where there's 500, 600, 700, 800 people crying? You feel me? There's big funerals out there where there's a lot. You get what I mean?
For sure.
So think about it like this. I put someone's mom in that predicament, someone's family in that predicament. I myself watching these funerals feeling bad. 'Cause I've been to funerals where I'm like, damn, I feel bad for these people. Like, you feel me? I feel bad for this family and it's hella emotional. And then now that I think about it, I was like, damn, I used to feel that when I was at those funerals and I put somebody's whole family through that. I put a whole generation through that.
Yeah, because it's very impactful. So
It's impactful. You got to understand what you're doing. You got to understand what you're actually doing. Like you got to understand the stakes of what everything. Life is valuable. You feel me? Don't get it twisted. I'm not. People think I'm glorifying shit. No, I'm just speaking what it is. I'm just speaking the truth. You feel me? I'm speaking my life. I'm speaking what it is, and I'm going to tell it what it is. You feel me? Like
Yeah, you definitely didn't brag about it in the Young TC Visuals vlog. Like, you were definitely just telling your story for real.
Yeah, and it sounds like a case of self defense. I think too that you're so correct with that analogy. Like nobody does consequential thinking. I think I was really good at that shit. At thinking like, yo, if I do this, what's gonna happen?
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Because
And I didn't do that when I was younger. I didn't
yeah,
do
yeah,
that when
yeah,
I
and
was
that's
younger.
important to have because I learned like my man taught me this. I learned this later on, maybe when I was like 20, 21. You can't stop it once it's on. So it's always important to try to keep it off because once it's on with the beef, with the drama, there's no chill, chill, chill. Like once you have beef with somebody gonna get hurt.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's the thing. And that's the thing that people don't understand. So look, I know rappers in SAG. They putting people in their music videos. They doing all this little shit, brother. I got a rapper. I'm not even gonna say who it is. I'm not an internet person. This person knows who I'm talking about though. I'm in the mall. It's some people that we beef with. You feel me? I call my brother like, hey, bro, like, what's up? I'm in the mall. I got one of my other homies on the game. I mean, one of my other homies on the phone, and I called the other homie, you feel me? He owned that. He's type timing, you feel me? He raps, one of the most popping rappers out of the north for dissing, you feel me? Like calling, I'm like, brother, I need you feel me? Pull up, well, you feel me? I'm on the game, brother, and hung up on me.
Yeah.
Oh
The
wow.
other homie on the phone, like, what? Like, brother, did brother just really say that? He like, it's good, I'm on my way. The crazy part is the person I was on the phone with didn't gang bang, pulled up with three other people that didn't gang bang, pulled up. I mean, I could have called 50 other people. It wasn't that serious.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
wasn't
yeah,
really
yeah.
that serious.
So you're basically saying that people who rap are not really living what they're saying.
They're not. Like, come
Yeah,
on, bro. Like, come on.
Yeah, yeah.
for sure.
So how much time
They're
you got
not.
for the people who don't know? At 13, you got convicted of murder, right?
We got sentenced to juvenile life. Okay,
Which
so a
is
lot of
which
people
is
are a lot.
how does that work? How
It,
does it work?
so,
Juvenile
so
life.
normally you're 25, but for me it was till I'm 23 because I got locked up before the law was 15 and younger is automatic juvenile life. I got locked up when 14 and 15-year-olds were still getting tried as adults. They were still fighting 707s. So I got locked up at 13 for a murder. My max out was basically 10 years till I was 23. I ended up doing 4 years in juvenile hall. When I turned about 16, 17, I went to YA. I got sentenced to YA till I was 23. When I went to YA, when you turn 18, if you catch a staff assault, you're going to prison. I was 17 catching staff assault. I kept fighting all the cops. I kept getting in fights with the COs. When I turned 18, on my 18th birthday, on August 7th, 2004, on my 18th birthday, that's my birthday. That's my actual birth. But on August 7th, I ended up I ended up getting off on the cop. It was bothering me on my birthday. I ended up beating him up. So they sent me to the county. They picked up the charge. I was like, fuck it, I want to go to prison anyway. So I ended up going to prison. I ended up pleading guilty to the staff assault for a year. I mean, 2 years with halftime. I went to prison for a year. Well, while all that was going on, DJJ or YA, whatever people call it, just to call it different things, it was closing down. The governor was closing it down. So they sent all those people in DJJ back to their juvenile halls.
Oh,
Most juvenile halls let people out. Most of them. Sacramento County actually held on to most people longer than other juvenile halls. You got to think about it. YA had hundreds of people and hundreds of people from each counties. It was a place where all over California youth that were being sentenced get sentenced to, and it was that facility. You feel me? So when they closed down, it was like they overloaded. Okay, so you get shut down, and when it gets shut down, I go back to Sacramento County Juvenile Hall. So think about that. I'm 20. I'm 19 years old. Been on a level 4 prison yard, going back to a juvenile facility
Wow.
because of laws, because of all the laws they got going on. So they already juvenile hall already doesn't want like the people like me. My brother was there too. My brother was 24 years old, came back from prison, level 3 yard in juvenile hall.
Yo.
My blood brother, the other one on the hood vlog, was 24 years old, coming back from prison, seeing people get stabbed to a juvenile facility with minors.
Wow.
That's crazy.
What the fuck?
It's crazy. That's the crazy part. On God, that's crazy. So
That's
so um so boom when they said but so when I went back to my juvenile hall, they ended up resentencing me. So over there they had a program called Voya. But since it's hella difficult to extend, like it's hella politics and like hella little laws and shit that they had. But it was hella little. It's just hella little laws that ended up bringing me home. They brought me home 3 years early.
3 years early. All right.
So I
So
came home
then,
3 years early because I came home at 20 and I had 3 years left on my sentence. Now I only have 2 years and 4 months. And they hold it over my head. So if I do anything, if I mess up, they're gonna try to keep me for the remainder of my sentence.
Oh, cool. So you
And
have
I'm still on, and I'm on ankle monitor.
yeah, that was my next question. You on ankle monitor, so
what's life like on ankle monitor?
I can't do nothing.
So you have to shower with that shit, obviously, right?
Yeah, it's waterproof.
Okay. So they just follow your location. You can't go to certain places, I'm guessing, or no?
Yeah, I just can't leave Sacramento County.
Oh, okay. That's not that bad.
so you sound like you're reformed though. You're going to college, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, and obviously you're working or you're finding a means to get money, which is legal.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
that's important for the youth
To
that
see
are
this.
watching this and the older dudes because you're wise beyond your years because of the shit you've experienced, right? So you're probably like a 35-year-old man, right?
Hey, this is what I tell the younger people every time when they say, like, "How do I make money?" Start making funny videos. Start making a clothing brand while you're younger. Start selling candy. Start doing lemonade stands. Because if you go make a lemonade stand and you go to the right spot, you're gonna make money. There's gonna be older people that are gonna be okay. Young hustler trying to he feel me, he's trying to do his thing. We're gonna contribute. You start a clothing brand and you get it to the right people. You get it. These rappers support that stuff. When you got a young kid making his own clothing brand that stand, make it stand for something. You hit little baby up. Hi, I'm 12 years old. I started my clothing brand. I stacked up my money. I'm trying to get my clothing brand. You feel me? Or you hit up a mainstream rapper. You hit up local rappers. You start networking. That's how you make your money. Everything takes time. Everything takes work. You feel me? Everything comes with patience, and that's everyone's problems. They not willing to say, okay, I want to bend, so I'm gonna go rob somebody and go get a bench in the next 2 weeks instead of okay, wait, I'm gonna stack my money for 6 months and I'm gonna go get a Nuki Benz off the lot where I don't have to look over my shoulders and worry about the cops pulling up on me of how I got this Benz.
Yeah, because nobody want to do the hard work. Even like prime example is Javen TV. Like people think like we popped up out of nowhere, but he was grinding before I even was doing YouTube with him. He was doing YouTube 3 years,
Yeah.
and it was a hard.
Since
grind.
2019, bro. It's 2025.
Consistency. Hey, look, one thing I can say I'm lucky on is I came home and went viral hella fast.
Yeah, that is true. People can't say that.
Because it was meant to be. It's already written. You just gotta follow it. You know what I mean?
Nah, it's for sure. I got a story. I got a story to tell. People need to hear this. People need to, and they need to hear it from a version of someone where they can relate to. It's like, okay, you can't discredit me. Like, okay, as much as people want to look at me and judge me, you can't discredit nothing I've been through. You can't discredit that you feel me? I'm valid. You feel me? I'm really known. You can't discredit. I'm not on paperwork. I'm really from where I'm from. I'm really respected where I'm from. Like you can't take that from me. And no matter how much people feel me want, like, oh, I hate them. No, this, no. You can't take that from me. I'm not on black and white. I did what I did, and most y'all ain't never did nothing. So it's like I have a voice that people will listen to it because it's like, okay, he really been through some shit. This is someone that went through prison, someone who caught a homicide, and he did it at 13. He got some words of wisdom for me.
You could save it. You could become a pillar of your community. You could save a lot of people.
I'm trying to. I'm trying.
You could probably impact so much that you can probably get into political office. You have you know what I mean? If you continue the righteous path, you're doing your education.
See, the thing is, though, the only thing about that is political office will not like my music. I talk about drugs in my music. I still talk about violence in my music. I talk about what when I say that, like I said, like I'm talking about what I used to do.
Yeah, for sure. So let's get into that. What made you wanted to do music? And also, I noticed you just started to do streaming. You're doing a lot of shit. You have the funny videos, and you have another Instagram page. What do you mainly focus on? I feel like personally, I'm gonna give advice to the supporters. I think you should focus on one thing and just go hard with one thing. But why do you decide to like, focus on a
Nah,
bunch of
nah,
things?
nah. So look, you got to think about it. Why do you think I went viral so fast?
Because I'm not gonna, because you had the funny videos,
I'm
you had the
I'm
UCC
popping up
visual.
everywhere. I'm
That
popping
is
up
true. In
everywhere.
different aspects, I know what you
I'm
mean. Yeah,
I'm consistent in every aspect. Okay,
yeah,
so when you're looking for the qualities into a person, okay, is he funny? Can
yeah.
he make music? Okay, does he look? I'm gonna keep real. They looking at looks. Does he have chain, jewelry? Like if you notice my funny page, I normally don't wear as much jewelry. But if you go look at my music page, it looks super professional. It looks like, okay, this is it. You can off the rip, this is a music artist. You go to my funny page, off the rip, this is a funny dude.
Yeah.
You feel me? I separate it, but at the same time, I make sure I know because as much as people want to say, okay, I'm the hardest person ever, people still have that good side to them. People still have different personalities. And I like people to know, I like to be mysterious, but at the same time, I like people to know that I'm also funny. I'm actually a good-hearted person. I'm actually someone that likes giving back to my community. I'm actually like that though. Like I'm not no Mark. I'm not no bitch. I'm like that. Like you feel me? I really grew up in this lifestyle, but at the same time, I've developed a mindset and an older maturity to understand that everything's about it's just people have the wrong mindset on things.
For sure.
And I
And
watch
no, I would say for sure,
go
I
ahead.
definitely agree with that. But the reason I said, because a lot of people are not like you, they're not very like can lock into multiple things. That's why I kind of give advice to just focus on one thing. You know what I'm saying? But I understand what you're saying. That's a very good point what you made there. Funny? Can you rap?
So
Are you
what you
really about
got?
that?
What you got going on with the music? So you got any music out
Yeah,
right now?
I didn't.
You
Yeah,
got any
you
videos?
didn't see. Yeah, I'm dropping a music video in Thizzler in 50 and 42 minutes. It's dropping on Thizzler. Make
Yeah,
sure
All
you put that
right,
in
all
there.
right.
for sure.
It's dropping on Thizzler at 6 p.m. right today.
I'm gonna put the link below. It's March 12th, the day of the recording. So everybody go check out that song. It's out now. What's it called?
It's called Fighting Demons
All right, bet.
by
Everybody go tune
NoNo.
in. Yes,
All
sir.
right, cool, cool. And it's about your past and what you've experienced.
Yeah, it's just about like I be running for so many, and that's another thing about me too. Is I go to college now, and I pursue a different lifestyle. I love people so much that it's hard for me to fully cut somebody off. It's hard for me to fully say like, look, I cut ties with you as a person because I have so much love for you. So I don't do that. I keep them around. I just don't keep them around as much as I would before. So I'll come and I'll show my love. I'll give you a hug. You feel me? But at the same time, when I was in jail for 7 years, I was by myself. You feel me? And that's one thing anybody can tell you, any rapper, any individual that's gangbang, anybody will tell you when you go to jail and you do some years, 99.9% of people are gonna fag on you. 99.9% of people are just gonna flake on you. They're gonna disappear. You feel me? And it's just what it is. It's what it comes with. It's part of that game. You gotta understand that people are for themselves. So me coming home, it's like I can't look at people. I can't look at people the same way. I can't look at people with that love no more. I can't look at people with that same energy I used to have as a kid. That admiration. There's some big homies like I just can't look at you like that no more. You're not even like I'm older now, so I don't even got a lot of people that I call big brother. I don't call people that a lot. Like if I call you big brother, that means like you are a very influential person in my life. Like so, it's like doing all that time and watching everybody switch up made me realize like, okay, I need to come out and boss my shit up. And now that and it's crazy. It wasn't hitting me up when I first got out. When I was down bad, first got out, nobody was hitting me up. What's up? No, no, welcome home. YouTube. Nobody was like, you need some, here's a couple hundred. I probably wouldn't even accepted the money. That's the crazy part. I don't like taking money from people a lot. But I would have appreciated the gesture. You need something.
Right, right.
Not a lot of people ask me that coming home, and it's surprising. As known as I am through SAG, and many people, name of a popping rapper in SAG, I could bet you I either grew up around him or I know him.
DB by the
Like
bag.
you feel me? Know him. I don't know him personally, but I got a cousin, a family member that I know that be around him all the time.
Okay, bet. So I have a question though. Would you say that the streets is fake? Is it a facade, or like how do you feel about that? Because after
It's a
coming home,
facade.
yeah.
It's a facade, but it becomes so it's a and this is the crazy. I never got to say this to nobody. This is a facade, but it's real at the same time because when you jump into the streets, it's at first it's a facade, it's fake. You really shouldn't be in the streets and keep it real. But then you lose someone, and then it becomes real. That's different. There's those people that are like, I lost somebody behind this shit.
Wow.
Like most 95%, not even gonna lie, most of everyone that I say I could really say I love with all my heart, they all died on some on my best friend John Gotti, the one I got tatted on my arm. There wasn't a gang killing. They died trying to rob a liquor store.
Wow.
But my cousin, I don't even want to talk about how he died, but it wasn't, you feel me? Like one of my other cousins, like he didn't die no gang stuff. Like one of my other best friends, talk about him all the time. Car crash, like so it's like, but there's those people that really have lost somebody behind this gang shit, so it's real to them. And I understand, I respect that. If you've lost someone to this street shit and you gang banging because you lost somebody, that's real. I ain't gonna lie, I don't get no realer than that because you touch mine, I'm outside. I'm crashing out about mine. You touch anybody I say I love, just know I'm outside. I'm cutting my ankle monitor. I'm outside the next day. I'm gonna find you.
Wow.
I'm not playing about my family members. I'm not playing about my nieces, my cousins, my nephews, none of my family. You touch mine, there's gonna be consequences. That's how I live. I live by that. I'll stand by it. I'll stand by that the rest of my life. You touch mine, I'm gonna touch you. And you not it's not something that's going you're not going to sleep. You're not waking up neither.
Oh shit. Yo, so who's your circle now? I know a lot of your friends passed away and a lot of them turned on you, but like who's in your circle? Who's your circle now?
I ain't gonna lie, my main guys is Jason. Shout out to Jason up next. Teen, shout out to my brother Trench Kid Teen, these their Instagrams. Uh and me Spam. He's viral on Instagram. You probably heard of him before. My brother Puda, Who Matter, and then Brandon, my brother Bab.
Okay, and these
I
are
mean,
people
my
you grew up with, right?
for the majority of the part, some of them, a couple of them I met getting out 6 months ago, and they became my best friends, my closest brother. Like they closer to me than my actual family. And then two of them, yeah, I grew up with two of them. But yeah, two of them I grew up with. One of them, my cousin Teen. That's like, I'm not gonna lie to you. That's my brother. Like that's not even though he's my blood cousin. Like that's my brother. Like I don't even think people understand how close we is. Like that's my brother. There's nothing in the world that I wouldn't do for him. He knows that there's been in situations where I didn't gave my last dollar to him because he needed it. You feel me? That's my bro. Like there's nothing in this world. Like if he died, like if somebody killed him, I would scorch this earth.
Oh shit.
Wow.
Yo,
Like no cap.
yeah, so are you in contact with anybody from prison or like YA and all that shit? Or not really?
A couple people from prison and YA be tapping in with me, but it's like jail. I don't really like jail calls like that. But my homies and shit in there, they be tapping in and checking up on me and shit.
Yo, what is the biggest lesson you learned in prison, like from the bigger homies? I remember you said in the other interview, Young TC Visual, shout out to him. You kind of said that you kind of learned a lot of game, but what was like a quote you could say to us or like a lesson you learned from a older homie in prison?
You just gotta listen more. You listen to everything. Okay, they taught me this. So this OG, he pushed up on me and he started a conversation with me. He just he kept doing he was doing it in a way where he just kept getting me to talk. And he was conversating with me and he was conversating with me and he was little by little, he was getting things out of me and he was getting things out of me. He was getting things out of me. And at the end of the conversation, he was like, "Hey, did you just notice that you just told me X, Y, Z and X, Y, and Z and you don't even know me?" And I didn't even really think about it like that. But it's like the more you listen to a person, you're gonna learn about them. So he was literally there right there listening to me. He learned these things about me. So the more you listen to someone and the more you open your ears and you're more open and more observant to your surroundings, the more you're gonna learn.
That's a true story.
Wow, 100%. So what prison were you locked in for the people that don't know?
I was in Salinas Valley, level 4.
Okay.
Wow.
So your overall experience, I know you said that you learned a lot, but was there anything you think that you were kind of like, damn, this is whack. I'm in prison right now. Like, is there any moments you had there where like, fuck, I'm in prison, or not?
Nah, because thing about prison is just like it just taught me a lot because it's like you got to understand for the most of my stay I was surrounded by nothing but I was around juvenile offenders, so it was most people their max out was juvenile life, so they was 23 to 25 that was getting out by 23 to 25 years old. Going to prison and going to a level 4, especially at the age of 18, I was the youngest one on that yard. I was the only 18-year-old on that level 4 yard. Like I was probably the youngest one by a couple years. And
Wow. And you met
and I met lifers and
that's what I
lifers
was gonna ask you.
and
You met
lifers and lifers.
OGs that are like never coming home.
I met OGs that were sitting on death penalty and coming. They ended up getting sent to Salinas Valley because they closed death penalty down right now.
Wow.
But
So
I know
what's the
people.
oldest dude you met? Like dude that you met anybody that been locked up since like 75 or like they
Yeah,
got
there's some
those
people
dudes
in
in
there
jail
that
too.
I know some people. I know some people in there that have been locked in there for like 40 years.
Yo,
Crazy, man. Y'all better listen, y'all. You better listen. Somebody like
So
this
it
experienced that shit.
it was like this. So I came in and I'm like, okay, off the rip, I'm gonna let you know why you can do whatever you want. You want to fight somebody, you go fight somebody. You want to talk shit to somebody, you talk shit to someone. You don't want to respect somebody, you don't gotta respect that person. As long as you hard enough to address it with that person, you good, you green. If you a gangster in YA, you have all full length to be a gangster. And it's not even being a gangster because most people in YA just be trying to bully people and they be trying to gang up and click up. They don't really be trying to one on ones. Like it wasn't really like I ain't gonna lie, don't get it twisted though. It was one on ones in there every day. But like I said, most people don't want to fight 1v1 though. But you feel me? Then get into prison, it was just humble. You had to humble yourself. So it was like I was not gonna speak too much on it, but there were situations where I was put in where I did some things that I wasn't supposed to do, and it almost put me in some situations where I wasn't going. You feel me? So
wow.
as you feel me, you can't do certain things in prison. You have to act like an adult. You go into prison acting like a little kid. Just know that they don't care. They don't care about what your past experience is. They don't care if you 18, you a grown ass man. You on a level 4 yard. You better act like it, or it's gonna be some consequences.
Especially as a homie, right?
I'm not gonna speak on that.
All right,
Just
yeah,
off the just off the
yeah, for sure.
principle. And
Yeah,
anybody. That goes for anybody. You gotta
yeah, it doesn't
actually act
matter.
like
Yeah.
a man. You gotta act like a man in prison.
Um, what was your favorite moment in prison? I guess nobody wants to be in prison, but what was like your favorite moment in there? Like a positive moment, you would say.
Meeting, I met some good ass people. I met some good ass people, some genuine ass people. And it's the thing that sucks about some lifers. Is some lifers that are never coming home are actually grew into be some really good ass people. Like they're really genuinely good ass dudes. They just never gonna get that second chance that they deserve because society is forever gonna judge them for those mistakes that they made. But some people would change. It's just some people don't learn those same things that they need to learn until they older. And it's sad to say, the older you get, when it comes to the legal system, the less time you have. Because once you hit 17 in California, you in trouble. You do anything crazy. You do any felonies, it's time. Like if I do a felony, anything with a gun,
It's over. Wait, so how many strikes do you have? You have one or no? Oh, you have zero strikes.
0.
'Cause because you were a juvenile
I
offender.
was 13 years old. You gotta think. People be like, "Oh, how did he get out so early?" Like I was 13.
Right. You don't sit
Like,
in for a while.
like you gotta like you. I did 7 years, but it's like people be like, "Oh, 7 years ain't nothing for a murder." Yeah, 7 years ain't nothing for a murder for a grown ass man or for a 15-year-old. I was 13. Like you feel
Yeah.
me? The judge and them they seen a 5 foot tall white kid with no tattoos with a straight baby face. I was
So
literally I was a scrawny. I was cut up though. I had 6 pack. I still got 6 pack. Scrawny, like 5 foot tall, tiny, like a little tiny kid. You could never. I'm telling. That's what amazed most people is that you would never seen that me. Like you could probably picture me killing someone now more than you could then. I'm gonna let you know right there. Like I was yay high, baby face, looked adorable, blue eyes, no acne, looked like I'd be in the sun all the time. And I kill someone, so it's just like it goes to show to never under. That's my one thing is I don't underestimate people. Like you could be 5 foot tall, 4'1", like you could do God. It's that never underestimate a person because that could cost you your life.
That'd
For
be
sure.
the most wild. So what was the earliest that you heard rumbles that you might be released? Like where were you? Do you remember that first time you heard about it? And then do you remember the moment you got the official letter? You got the
I'm not
mail
gonna
and you
lie.
open that shit.
At first, okay, so it's crazy because I almost got lucky. And the first time I heard about me getting out, I thought I had jugged the juvenile hall. So my release date for prison was in September, and that's what the court had. So they had my release date from prison was September 17th, and they had my court date for September 7th. But last second, the CDCR pushed my release date to June. And 2 days, and they were CDCR notified me that they were just gonna let me straight out. They were gonna let me go home. So I'm thinking like, okay, it's good. I'm gonna get out. And then Sacramento, by the time Sacramento County Probation realizes I'm already gonna be out, and it's gonna be like, all right, I haven't committed no new crimes. They might as well just let me stay out. Because I'm already out at this point. I didn't have a flight risk. I didn't run. I showed up to court. So boom, 2 days before I had getting released from CDCR, I guess they had sent an email over saying, "Hey, we're gonna release him today. We're just notifying you guys in case he has any upcoming court dates." But they were never supposed to do that. That wasn't even supposed. They weren't even supposed to do that. The sergeant was like, "Yeah, she was never supposed to send that email. Like that was some weird shit." So they sent that email in Sacramento Juvenile Hall, instantly put in a court order to schedule a court date, and they got a court date, and they scheduled me a hearing, and got me transferred to Sacramento County, Sacramento Juvenile Hall.
Wow.
And then I thought that Sacramento County Juvenile Hall was gonna be okay. This is a 19-year-old that was on a level 4 prison. He's not gonna be in here no juvenile hall with no kids. Let's just let him out.
Right.
No, no,
That's what should
put me in
happen.
there. They put me in there with some 17-year-olds and 16-year-olds.
The fuck.
I'm in here. I'm in here like y'all got a validated gang member in here with minors.
Yeah, that's wild.
Like someone that came, and it's crazy because when you think about it, like in prison, you learn how to, you feel me, do stuff that you don't learn in juvenile hall. So it's like the system's making it available for these people in prison to come back and teach these kids in juvenile hall that. So they're really just bringing all these tricks and trades, and they just shifting them over to younger people. You feel me?
Crazy.
Yeah, that's wild.
They don't understand that. They don't understand the actions of what they're doing in all reality.
Not for sure. Yo, what was like the craziest comment you seen from like when you went viral with the murder at 13? That
Bro, someone commented, they was like, they was like, bro, it was a whole paragraph like trying to say like that was in my courtroom and that's not what happened. This is what happened. Then I'm sitting there reading it, but it's like I'm reading it and I'm like, bro, like someone was just bored enough to go watch my video and write 3 paragraphs. Like they just wanted to make up 3 paragraphs.
yeah.
It happens a lot. Sometimes we get comments and it's the weirdest thing.
But not. I ended up texting them, and they was like, "Oh, why'd you kill him?" I'm like, "You just told me in the paragraph you knew the whole story. So why are you asking me why I killed him?" And they like,
That's wild.
so was he really your best friend? I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, are you seriously? I just got out my DMs. I was just like, I was bored that day. So I was like, I entertained it for a second. Then I just got, but after that, they kept sending me DMs. They was sending me his last name over and over again. Winnington. I'm like, damn, they really went and watched the vlog, went and pulled up the news clip and hella shit, figured out the kid's name.
Yeah, that's how.
But they were just texting me the same thing over and over. And they were like, and they were just like, You're not gonna respond. Okay, I'm done trolling now, and then blocked
Wow.
me.
Yeah, people
I'm like,
and people internet are weird like that. Like they're getting we get it on this channel all the time. People sending random comments. People like, yo, why y'all from New York? Why y'all doing California politics? Then the next message be like, yo, can you do this video? California artists. So, sometimes it's not even worth entertaining that shit, man. So you finally get your release date and you come home. What's your first day like? Like, what's the first place you go eat? Or who was
I
the
ain't gonna
first
lie.
family member?
So look,
Who picked you
so
up?
I ain't gonna lie. My first day out, we went to go have barbecue. I was spending time with my mom and my brothers and stuff, and my ex had came. I'm not gonna lie, my first day out, my brother laid the seats back to his truck. Let me use the back of his truck in the parking lot of the barbecue place with and my pops, my adopted dad. He was like, bro, I was looking over and I just seen the car shaking.
Nah. This shit had tents at least,
he,
right?
he came out. He was like, I ain't gonna lie, first day out. That's right. Shook my hand.
Yeah, that's
Everybody
funny.
wasn't no, Nobody really cared though. Everybody was like, okay, first day out type shit. You got to get that out the way.
No
Nah.
doubt, no doubt.
I didn't get that out the way. So that was the first little couple hours really, and then it was just really it was just amazing. Like the feeling of freedom just wasn't. It didn't. Oh, the first 3 days, it was just like it was amazing, but at the same time, it didn't feel real. It was like they're gonna come get me any second. Like they're gonna change their mind.
Yeah.
Like
That
you feel me?
feeling for a while.
It was just paranoid. I was just like, there's no way this. It was like there's no way this is real right now because like my whole life, in all reality, like I grew up in jail like 7 years, 13 to 20. But the year before that, I was fighting an attempted murder that I beat. Then the year before that, I was down for armed robbery. Then the year before that, hella robberies. Then the year before that, hella more robberies and armed robberies. It was just always something with me. I was always in jail. I was constantly in jail. So it was like I grew up in jail. So I really didn't know how society worked. Like I really didn't. In all honesty, like social media was kind of newer to me. Like all this shit. Like I got out and I'm took some pictures on my friend phone. I took like 60 pictures and I'm trying to tap it. I'm tap, singly tapping it to my phone. And homie's like, why don't you just airdrop it? I'm like, what the
Right,
fuck?
right.
What the fuck is airdrop?
Yeah.
How long you been
I ain't
home
even
now?
6 months, right?
6 months.
Yeah.
6 months. All right, so that must feel good. You got a routine down now.
Hell yeah, I be going to school, working out.
You said at the Young TC Visual interview that a lot of homies they weren't reaching out to you. Did you get any responses after that hood vlog?
Yeah, nah, a bunch of people reached out. Bunch of people reached out. I ain't gonna lie, I got a lot of emotion right now. I'm not gonna sit here and cap to you. Like as much people as it, and I respect it because it's like that's their career. So they want to mess with people that have enough momentum to help bring them momentum. So now that I got enough
Yeah.
momentum in my career, you feel me? People are willing to work with me. People are more willing to be like, okay, I like you. And then they get to be like, let me hear your music. And they really be like, oh shit, you hard. I didn't ever show you none of my music.
Nah, you haven't.
Screen share on can you screen share on here?
Shorty the baddest, she the realest of them all. Collect calls, sending money through the walls. I just know that we gon' ball through the money, through it all. All the times I stay down, you play games. I had real feelings for you, and I thought you know, I gotta keep a pose. You know what I'm on. Can't go out like no hoe. Can't let the suckers take my life.
I'm waiting on Maj, then we're gonna do a video, but yep, I'm finna drop it soon.
Where's he from? I heard of him before. Where's he from?
He's from Oakland.
Oh,
Am I
okay,
still
that's
screen
fire.
sharing?
No, you're good. You're good.
No.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't know that you were melodic. I thought you'd be more like rapidy rap. I don't know why.
Nah, people think I'm a rapper. I don't even like when people call me a rapper to keep it real. Cause okay, so I got a question for you.
Yeah.
What's one word guaranteed you're gonna hear in every song in Sacramento?
Fuck.
No matter what race.
Blade talk? I guess I don't know. Nah.
Come on, no.
I'm trying to
The
think.
N-word.
Oh, duh.
I don't use the word.
Oh, wow.
I don't use the word. I don't use the word in my music. I don't use the word in my music. I'm not even gonna talk about that though, but I feel like it's a respecting. Like I get it. I grew up in a I can show y'all videos of me like I'm gonna show y'all so y'all can put it in there. Why? Like I grew up around I grew up in a predominantly black hood. You feel me? I grew up around a lot of bloods in my neighborhood. So like, you feel me? I be around a lot of black people. But at the same time, like when I'm with them, even if I said it, they're not gonna say nothing to me. But it's not even the point of that. It's the point of out here it's accepted. Like a white boy can say that out here in Sac. Like it's accepted out here for some reason. But I don't look at it like that. I look at it in a way it's like it's not overall accepted.
Yeah.
You feel me? It's
Sure.
not an overall it's not an overall accepted thing. Like if I go into
exactly.
you feel me? If I want to, let's say this is an example. Let's say I want to do a song with Lil Baby and Lil Baby think I'm hard. Then Lil Baby go to listen to my song and he like, and he heard it, or he just look at me and Lil Baby don't like when white people use that because Lil Baby had traumatized experiences in his past with you feel me, his culture.
Exactly.
So now Lil Baby just X me out because of a word I just used. So that if I say I'm taking my career serious and I'm taking my music serious, how am I going to do things that are going to set me back?
Yeah, you would never be able to go mainstream if you use the N word. I mean, Eminem used
Exactly.
it, but they kind of like put it away. They kind of like you can't find that shit.
I just think that you're showing how wise you are. You're just thinking ahead.
Yeah.
You playing.
Yeah,
it's chess. You playing chess. Most people playing checkers. They live in the moment. They don't.
And everybody in Sacramento uses that word though. Name a rapper in Sacramento. Name one rapper in Sacramento that you can name right now that don't use that word other than me. Name one that don't use that word in music.
Who's not
in music? Like who? No, yeah. Period. Any Mexicans are using it. Even the white essay, the little white essay from Sacramento using that shit right now. The little white little essay dude. I don't know. He's who, but you feel me? He's using that word. Like it just goes. But what people don't understand is that what people in California fail to understand that there's 50 more states.
100%.
You feel me? There's Alabama. There's states where this shit is serious. It's not like California. Maybe it all good, but it's states where it's not as good. You feel me? And yeah. As I got older and I had conversations with certain people. I had a conversation with D Steez about this. Me and D Steez was talking. You know, the rapper from Sac. He was giving me knowledge on this. We was just having a conversation. He wasn't like, oh, little brother, don't say that, whoop to whoop. Like, he was just like, look, you got to understand in the whole picture, you're not black. Like, he's like, I'm not coming at you no type of way. But at the end of the day, as a business maneuver, as the overall all-around maneuver, you feel me? It's smarter for you to go on and be you. And you don't have to be you to say that word. Like, that word isn't part of you. 100%. In all reality, that word isn't just part of a person. Like, that word is really, you feel me? It's just a word. But 100%. Some people could take offense to it.
Yeah, 100%. Listen, Cali, you guys do use it a lot. I'm not gonna lie.
It's all over the place.
No, but Cali's on a different level.
Yeah.
Like
it's on a different level out here. Like it's every other sentence out here.
Yeah.
But do I?
Nah, you don't say. I never heard you say it. Yeah.
Not only is it used a lot, but the politics of it. When these same rappers or these wannabe gangsters or actual gangsters end up in jail, they can't really say it.
It don't even matter. Hold on, no, it don't even matter if you because most of the times you go to jail, you all street people in there. Nobody's gonna say. Like I said, like it as much as you think the words like it's not looked as a word of disrespect to most people down here. Like any people that look at it disrespect for are mostly from other states or older people. And you have to be mindful of that. That's one thing people are mindful of. So look, you gotta understand. It doesn't matter if you use the word. It just matters of where you use the word. You feel me?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. It's like if you're around 10 of your black homies and you Mexican and you saying the word and they accept that, then that's that you're in a safe space. You feel me? You're in a space where it's not public. There's no cameras on. You do you. That's your business. That's nobody else's business. That's 100%. Your personal life. That's your personal life. But when you become a public figure and you're going on public and you're going on microphones and you're saying
you gotta be a professional.
You're not taking your craft serious at that. I mean, if you're black, you're not. At the end of the day, you're gonna be able to say that word and still be mainstream. That's y'all. You feel me? That's y'all history. That's your culture. But if you're Mexican and you're white, in all honesty, If you trying to go mainstream, if you trying to take your music serious, you really shouldn't be using that word.
So what we know you got the Thizzlers dropping pretty soon. Do you have an upcoming album that people should know about? Like
Right now, I have up to like I have so much in my vault that I'm just shooting videos and I'm trying to give it to. Right now, I'm dropping this digital and I'm trying to drop video every 2 to 3 weeks, every
Okay.
2 to 3 weeks, just to be consistent for the next 3 months. And for that 3 months, I'm just gonna keep building my vault. I'm gonna be honest,
Catalog.
I got like 20, 30 songs in my vault right now.
yeah,
I got
yeah,
so
yeah.
much music in my vault. I got probably 20, 30 songs. I got 10 hooks on top of that. I got people sending me opens, people that are hitting me up for features. Right now, personally, I'm doing a feature deal. I'm doing 125 a feature. Before I was doing 250 a feature. And I was getting a lot of people to hit me up. I probably made like 4 bands already off of features.
Oh shit.
So
Yeah, people been hitting me up.
let the people know of the Thizzlers. I know we discussed it, but some people joined the interview a little bit
Yeah.
later. So let them know the name of the song, where they could find it. When
It's
they can
called
find it.
Fighting Demons. It's getting released in 18 minutes on Thizzler.
Let's
That's
go.
that song. I got a
Shout out to Thizzler. We in contact with them all the time. They show us a lot of love, man. Shout out to Thizzler. Shout out to Rico Too Smooth too.
yeah.
Yes,
Shout out
sir.
to everybody that's pushing positivity. Shout out to D Steve, you feel me? Shout out to all the people out there looking to push a positive change, but at the same time taking care of what they gotta take care of and their goals and their family. That's one thing I respect about certain people. They got goals and alignments, but at the same time they still giving back to their community. They still doing stuff where they can.
So so what as we wrapping this interview up, what we always ask people, like, how did you hear of us? Did you see us before, or how did it have you heard of Jamie TV? Like tell us about it.
Yeah, I was just seeing y'all interviews, and mind you, I watch all the TC stuff. So y'all be redoing a lot of TC stuff.
Yeah,
Y'all
exactly.
be, you know what I mean? So I was just seeing y'all, and I'm like, oh, they should do mine. And then TC hit me up, like I think you had hit me up around the same time. They were like, hey, they just did yours. I didn't even know. You guys had, you told me too. You was like, hey, I just did yours. That's
Yeah, it's
crazy.
not weird. Like I put it out.
I
You were like, yo,
swear.
you trying to do my reaction? I'm like, yo, what? I just did
Yeah.
it.
And shout out to TC.
Oh
'cause
God.
we redo his stuff. He has
Nah,
great
that's
content.
no,
Yeah,
no
shout out to
cap.
TC.
That's not only does he have great content, that's a great dude. That is a
Yeah.
good
Stand
individual.
up.
That is a solid person. I salute to that man. I
Yeah,
can't
for sure.
say that about a lot of people. I can't say you're a good person all around and you're a solid dude, like 100% got my respect. Got it. He got it. Like behind my back without me knowing, bro was saying good things about me. Nothing but good things and speaking highly of me. And I respect that. I don't know a lot of people that when you're not around, they speak good on you.
Right,
Exactly.
true story.
Yo, when we coming to Sacramento, we gotta do something, bro, in person.
Hey, look, we could do whatever. We could do whatever. I could
Let's
get you.
do it.
We could go to the studio, do a little interview in there. I could get
Yeah.
you. I could link up some rappers out here that you want to talk to and stuff for show,
No, for
like big
sure.
rappers out here.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, let's get that done. And before we get out of here, tell people your social media.
Ats.
Tell them your ads.
All right, so look,
the
so look,
comedy. Tell them the music. Tell them
my music, my music page is at official NoNo, but it's official with 2 L's, so it's official LLNONO, official with 2 L's, so official LL. So not 3 L's, 2 L's, because someone got a fake account on there with 3 L's. It's official with one more L, and then NoNo, NoNO. And then my funny page is at N0 himself. So NoNo himself, but instead of O's, it's zeros.
Perfect.
Okay.
And then what's your Twitch account? I know you started streaming.
I did just start streaming. I'm not gonna lie. I gotta go look at my Twitch.
That's
Let's
brand
see.
new.
What's my Twitch? Oh, my Twitch. It's my. Yeah, go follow my Twitch. It's official. No, the same thing as my Instagram. Official. No, with 2 L's.
Bet.
And shout out to Jaren TV.
Yeah,
Shout out to Jaren TV. They doing
Shout
their
out to you,
thing. They
NoNo.
doing. They pushing. All
Yes, sir.
right, it's good. It was nice meeting y'all. Whenever y'all want to hit me up, just let me know.
No, we're gonna be locked in, bro. It's Jaren TV. Shout out Pops. Shout out NoNo. We out of here, man. Peace.
And I know how it gets, so I gotta stay low and I move my knot. I don't trust no nigga, I don't trust no man, ain't no friends, everybody get shot. You never know how nigga gon' throw, I'm hitting the floor with a couple of shots. You better move, you better duck, either way to go, you'll get got.